Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. Today we're going to be doing a video that's a bit on the weirder side, and I know that's not really saying much because most of my videos are kind of strange considering most of what I do is just strange loadouts. Also, just realised that Grohk has a skin where he has some sort of sea fish on his head. Okay, got a little bit off track there. We're going to be doing max health / max annoying Grohk today. The normal loadout I go for is this one. If you want to heal a ton, this is kind of what you pick. I made a video on that before. I really wish I had the Neon Demon skin for this, but sadly this is right at the end of the battle pass, so I haven't got that just yet. Today, we're going for a loadout I've called Me Grohk, Me Annoy, where we have the cooldown of Ghost Walk reduced by 3 seconds. We get extra movement speed, 50% to be exact. This card actually scales ridiculously. We have Gale, which is just to help us actually be semi-useful, and Crackle, because I didn't really know what other card to throw in there. And also at the end here, we've got Shamanic Might. I think that's how you'd say that. I'm not sure, which increases our base health by 500. So we're going from 2,200 to 2,700. We also have the cooldown of our Ghost Walk reduced, which will get extra speed, and these two are just to help us heal a little bit more. I could actually change the duration one to maybe Healing Rain, because this card is pretty damn strong, especially for healing tanks. But obviously the legendary card we're going for is Wraith. It's one that's been around for a little while now, and is one that you pick if you really just hate the enemy team and you want to be as annoying as possible. Because when you take lethal damage, Ghost Walk activates, heals you for 15% of your max health, and basically just gives you a second Ghost Walk where you can't take any damage. Your Ghost Walk normally has 12 seconds cooldown. We're putting that down to 9. You become untargetable and gain 20% movement speed, add our 50% for 1 second, and it also removes all debuffs. So I actually might throw a card in here, which I didn't even think about, wrong loadout. This one, I might put the one in there that increases the duration. So instead of it being 1 second, maybe I should make it 1.5. Is that a good idea? No, because I think you can cancel Ghost Walk early, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's try that, and then maybe we'll fiddle with it on the second game if we do too. This is what we're doing today. Haven't tried it. I just kind of thought that it might be fun. We're going to be doing it on... I really want to do Onslaught. We could do Siege, but Onslaught is like the ideal scenario for this, on like Primal Court or something where we can just sit in camp the entire time and pocket heal whoever's the tank. Because the main point of this is your tank can tank a ton of damage. Obviously the healer usually can't, but if you pick this as Grohk, you've buffed your health to 2,700, which is quite a bit higher. It's nearly tank level, but it's not that much. If you add like an extra 1,000, then you're in the tank range. But adding Wraith, and obviously you can heal whilst you're in your F, I'm hoping that this will make us feel like a second tank that also has a ridiculous amount of heals. Obviously, we're not healing anywhere near as much as this one, which, like I said, this is the sensible way to play Grohk alongside the legendary card that gives you CC immunity or Maelstrom if you want to deal damage. But today, we're going to try this. I have no idea how well this is going to work. I'm guessing that it's probably going to fail, but I'm also really hoping that this is like a really annoying way to play Grohk. Let's go ahead and actually play our game. I was queuing for like 7 minutes. I don't know why it took so long. Maybe people knew that I was going to play annoying Grohk and they just didn't hit accept, but this took a good little while. Let's make sure we get him. Onslaught Foreman's Rise should be a good map for this because we've got a decent amount of places we can hide after we get our Ghost Walk triggered, and we also have a good couple places we can put our totem so it doesn't get instantly destroyed. We've got an Ash and a Xin, not too bad to have as the first 2 picks. Let's see what we're going to have. Also, can I point out how terrifying the skin is? When you actually go ahead and pick Grohk for the first time, he looks terrifying. Let me just play this one more time. It's not going to play the animation, really? You're going to do me like that, Paladins? That was rude. So it looks like our final lineup is going to be a Tyra, which is kind of nice as a solo damage. We've also got an Ash in there, a Pip as an off healer / off damage, and a Xin. We're going up against a Genos, and luckily only one frontliner, Nando, against another Tyra, an Andro, and a Strix. Strix on Foreman's Rise never really made sense to me. He doesn't do that well on Foreman's Rise unless you have a really aggressive team, but then if you have a really aggressive team you're going against, they're usually going to overrun you, so I don't understand why Strix is a pick that I see a lot in Foreman's Rise. I guess he's level 6, maybe that is some sort of indication. 67 Tyra is kind of scary against our level 5 Tyra. Hopefully our Xin does a good job. He should be able to feed off that Strix kind of nicely. Andro also gets countered a little bit by Xin, I'm pretty sure. Nando gets countered a tiny bit by Ash if the Ash knows what she's doing, and hopefully we don't do too bad. So Wraith and the loadout I've already spoken about. 4 freaking burning cards. I'm honestly not sure what to get. Do I get Cauterize or do I get Wrecker? Because I don't think anyone else is going to get Wrecker. Ideally the Tyra would, because I guess she's got some form of anti-heals on her Q, but I don't think she's going to. I'll see. If the Tyra gets Wrecker, then I won't get it. If she gets caught, then I kind of have to. I'm going to wait and see. She's gone for Burn Monster, which is good because that really fucks up the Nando. It means he can't F if he's in the fire, and he also takes takes ridiculous damage because that card is insane. It's not a card, it's a talent, isn't it? Is it called talent or are they legendary cards? I can't remember what they were changed to. I'm just waiting for people to pick burning cards. What's she going for? I'm a bit upset to see the Tyrant not go for a loadout that really buffs that legendary card. She's gone for volatile at only tier 1, and she's gone for a loadout that buffs her F. Bit of a strange choice. Don't really understand why the Tyra's done that, but okay, I'll roll with it. This freaking Nando's getting battered right now, and we're doing a pretty good job of healing her up. Hello, enemy Tyra. She hasn't gone for the burn monster one. She's gone for something else. So everyone's gone for Cauterize, and Pip is the dude with Wrecker, which is a bit of a strange pick, but okay. Our Zin is standing still and fighting people for some reason. We're going to chase her down. There we go. That managed to work quite nicely. Hello, Andro. Why is my team playing so weirdly? Little bit confused right now. Do I F? Sure, let's F. Whoa, the movement speed on that's crazy. Kind of wish it lasted a little bit longer. The duration on that card's kind of short. Should have definitely buffed the card that gives it longer duration. Haha, he for some reason thought he could go in and kill me like that. Dude, psych, that's not how Grohk works. We're going to F again. There we go, just to reposition ourselves. This way it doesn't trigger our legendary card because that gets put on a 60-second cooldown if we use that. There's a heal for her. That managed to actually tick, which is kind of funny. Trying to see what other people are going for. The Ash has gone for a pretty standard one. Zin has gone for Yomi, which is strange, but okay, I guess that kind of works. Pip has gone for a pretty standard one too. Nothing else really worth pointing out. There goes our team. Do we F here? Do we F? Sure. Do I try and run away? I don't know if I should stick here and fight or if I should, you know, just retreat and play it safe. I'm not sure what I should do. He can't kill me because of the legendary card, so we're just going to auto F in a second. There we go. That worked so well. My team came in at the perfect time to save my ass right there, or else we would have died. Luckily, my Ghost Walk triggered just as my team came in, and we managed to get a bunch of kills. Let's tick him. There we go. That worked quite nicely. Sadly, he's still alive. Do we F here to go and chase them? I don't know what the play should be here. She's gone. I think that actually made a whole thing that actually probably triggered her ult and put it on cooldown. Let's kill him. We're doing quite well right now. Let's F. That Ghost Walk speed is ridiculous. I love that so much. I'm not doing a great job on healing right now, but that's not really what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on damage and also just being annoying, which I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Let's get rid of this Tyra. We haven't got our ult yet. I don't think there's any way for me to see the internal timer on my actual legendary card that we picked, which is a shame. I wish there was a way I could tell how much it had left on it. He's gonna die to the bloody Andro who's fisting her. Okay. I wish there was a way I could see if my legendary card had reset or not, because right now I have no way of telling if that 60-second timer's finished or not. Let's go ahead and ult here because I want to keep her alive, and I also want to try and deal some damage. There's a freaking F. I'm still alive here. I managed to put my Q down right before I used my F there, even though I hit them at the same time. Thank you, Pip, for them heals. Let's get rid of this Strix, deal some pretty consistent damage to him. He just got absolutely melted. I feel bad for that guy. Let's get rid of the Andro. I'm going to F there. Thank you very much. We're doing a pretty good job, actually. This is going very similar to the Lex match that I just did, and that should have gone out yesterday. I've got 11 kills and no deaths just yet, which is fantastic. Let's finish him off. Zin, go in, fam. Go in. Yay! Actually did it. Nice. I'm going to F just to escape that firebomb. Let's get rid of this Andro. He's going to pop his Q any second, I bet. Or not. Maybe not. I need to get some Cauterize. We've got quite a bit of Cauterize, and the frickin' Pip has gone for quite a bit of wreck. He's gone for tier 2 already, so I could probably get away with picking either of them. I don't think it'll really matter. There's my Ghost Walk. There's my Q. That's exactly what I was talking about with the repositioning of stuff. We're just so easily able to get out of shit situations. It's fantastic. Their Tyra's ulting, I think. Yeah, there we go. She just got pushed by the Ash. Let's use our F here and reposition. It's so good. The duration on it's perfect. I'm really glad I leveled the card to tier 2. That gives us extra duration on it, because if I didn't, that would be way too short. I'm really glad we went ahead and did that and changed that at the last minute, because that duration's like perfect for me to reposition myself. I just wish the cooldown on my Q wasn't so long. It takes quite a while to generate the cooldown on my Q, which is kind of annoying. Let's get rid of that Tyra, or not. I'm still on a 13 streak. I haven't actually died yet, which is kind of ridiculous. Let's get rid of the Strix. Do I ult here? Is this an ult play? I guess. Am I going to die? Am I going to die to Cauterize? God damn, they have so much. That only healed me for like 60 a tick. That sucks. Let's get rid of this Tyra. I'm still trying to heal up. There we go. She's gone. Let's go ahead and get this Andro out. Not Andro. There's everybody right now. Let's get rid of the Genos. He's on like no health. Let's F to run away. Let's pop a Q down. Am I going to die here to his Cauterize? Maybe. Oh, my Ghost Walk auto-triggered. I just got saved by my ult, and then I died to a Genos ult because I couldn't move. I would have survived if my freaking legendary card didn't trigger, but it did. He went ahead and sprayed as well. Let's actually activate some stuff here. Let's get kill to heal. Let's get more kill to heal. Let's get some Chronos, because I feel like Chronos would be useful, and some Cauterize, and some Haven. Sure, I had so many credits. I had nearly 3,000 credits when I just died there. I probably should have died before so I could have gone back to the shop. Either that or I should have just ran there myself, because I really could have done with those cards earlier on. Burning cards are surprisingly strong in this situation. Let's use our Q. Let's use our F, heal up, and then run away. Get some more damage on him. There we go. His shield isn't really that annoying. It's just the heals from the Genos. So I'm kind of glad I went for Cauterize. Only tier 1, though. Our Q also heals through the floor, so maybe I should be staying up here and placing it, because that way we can actually still heal. Let's get rid of him. He ulted somehow. I don't know how he ulted on that much health, but let's just Hold fire on him. Here we go. He's nearly gone. Am I going to rush him? No, Pip managed to finish him off. Nice. Hello, Andro. What's poppin', my good sir? The fact that you're not able to kill me on your own is really shameful. I am let down by you, Andro. You have disappointed me severely. I really thought you'd be able to deal with me, but it doesn't look like you can. Let's get rid of the Tyra. This is working way better than I thought it would. Can I just point that out real quick? Can we just freeze everything? I really thought that this would do so much worse than it's doing right now, and we're actually whooping ass, going 20-1. I don't know if that's just because I'm playing kind of well, but overall, we're doing really, really nicely this game. Let's use our F, reposition, pop a Q down. Let's get rid of this Andro, or not. Let's go be aggressive. Sure, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the Nando. Maybe the Pip just ulted. That's a Tyra. Let's use a Ghost Walk and just run away. What's popping, Tyra? Let's pop a Q down. There we go. She is going to die any second now. Let's just make sure we finish her off. My F isn't up. I need to hit my F. I don't know if that was my F or the Ghost Walk. So that was the legendary card. That wasn't my F. That was the actual legendary. It's kind of hard to tell. I wish there was a way I could somehow tell if it was like on the top. I wish there was some sort of indication for the stuff with the legendary card, because there's no way for me to tell when it's actually on the cooldown or not, or if it's triggered, or if it was my F. I have no way of actually telling. My god, this Nando is annoying. He's got so much cauterize. I heal for like nothing a tick. That sucks. Let's use our F just to move a little bit faster so we can reposition. Managed to dodge that. I know he needs healing. I'm trying to throw it on him, but sadly I was too slow. Is he gone? He died there. I don't know why he didn't move into my stuff. Let's get more cauterize. Sure, and also more Haven, because we could do with it if we're being honest. For some reason, Tyra is playing a little bit strange. Don't really understand, but we're winning right now, and this loadout is definitely working. I was kind of expecting this to fail a little bit. I honestly wasn't expecting this to do that well, and it surprisingly absolutely whoops ass. Get wrecked to Genos. He just died to a Grohk. Get screwed, my good sir. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of his shield. Pip is actually doing a surprisingly good job at getting rid of that shield. Let's use our F just to move over. I probably should have the card in here that reduces the cooldown of our Q when we use our F. That would actually be quite useful. Don't know if that triggers on the legendary card or not, but if it did, that would be quite nice. Let's be aggressive with it. Sure, let's go for it. Either way, this has gone incredibly well. Their Strix, I think, might be a bot because he's played super badly. Let's get rid of that Andro any second. Let's hit a right click on her, and that should do it. Or not, because he was being healed there. Let's get rid of the Nando. He's ulted again. This is like the 5th time he's made this play this match. Let's just hold fire on him. There we go. Let's use that. Let's go ahead and ult as well. Is this a good idea? I don't know. They don't seem to have cauterize, so this seems to be kind of easy. Let's use our F. That wasn't my F, but we can go ahead and activate our F straight afterwards to save ourselves. That worked. I wish there was a way I could tell if it was a legendary card or not, but sadly I can't. We are 29-3. I don't think I'm going to have that much damage, but I'm definitely causing them quite a bit of annoyance because I do get focused a pretty good amount. I'm kind of the only healer right now. Pip is trying, but he's going for kind of a damage loadout, so obviously he's not doing that much healing. But we're still dealing pretty good damage, and we're obviously alive for quite a lot of this game. We haven't really died all that much. I think I've only got a couple deaths. This Strix, I think, has some sort of learning deficiency because he's just running in and doing the same thing over and over again and doesn't seem to understand that it gets him killed. I don't understand why he's doing that, but alright, sure, killing spree. I'll take it. Their Strix is really confusing. Probably the reason we lost this game, or won this game, sorry. Yeah, we're winning this because of their Strix. Also, how did that Xin ult connect with the Andro? I have no idea how that worked right there. He seemed to be way too far to the left, but I'll take it. Victory. What a game. I was expecting this to go kind of badly, and we managed to come through with one hell of a win and one hell of a match. I like this way more than I thought I would. You are surprisingly tanky and really, really freaking hard to kill. Xin got top play here. Kind of good that he went for the Yomi legendary card because he's actually been able to take advantage of it this game. He did a pretty good job this match. I've got to give him props. I remember that play as well because I chucked my Q down when he was in there being super aggressive. I was trying to push with him too. We did a good job. I think our team was just better than theirs. Their Strix was absolutely abysmal. He was playing terribly, and I kind of predicted that at the start of the match. It's Fernando. Went ahead and dropped a GG. Let's go check the stats. I don't think I'll do another one. I think I'll leave it here because I was quite happy with that game. I don't really feel the need to do two. We went 12-3 with 23 assists. I went on a 17 streak. We played the objective for not that much, but a pretty good amount. I had top damage in that game. Hold on. Stop everything. We went 12-3 with 23 assists. We tanked a ton of damage. We healed for 30k. Obviously nowhere near as much as the Genos, but we did 72,000 damage. So we did more damage than everybody in that game, and by quite a big margin. 10k over most people, 20k as well, other than the Tyra on their side, who was only a couple hundred off. We did really well. I think the reason we had so much damage was because I was pretty much persistently alive. I barely ever died. I had 3 deaths. That shows you how well this works. Everybody else in that game had 6 or above, so we had half everybody else's deaths, and that's mainly the reason why we had so much damage, because we were alive nearly that entire game. I died at the first time when I had 3,000 credits. You are annoying as shit to deal with, especially, like I said, at the start, because if they don't have Cauterize, they can't counter you healing in your F, and your F also triggers pretty consistently. This loadout, I actually don't think I'd tweak all that much. I love the duration of it. It's pretty much perfect for the smaller maps, smaller to medium maps. Maybe it could do with a different variation for the bigger maps where you're going to need a little bit more time to go and reposition yourself. And also maybe you could add in the card that reduces the cooldown of the Q when you use your F. The extra health is super nice. The extra 500 health is crazy. Tyro did pretty good. Pip did pretty decent. Frickin' Zin was probably the reason we won that game. He carried quite heavily. Ash did okay. Their Genos did alright. He didn't do that much damage, actually, considering he was playing Genos on Foreman's Rise. Their Strix was terrible. He was the reason they lost that. Their Nando did pretty good. Tyro did pretty good. Andro did pretty meh. He wasn't that great. And yeah, I guess I'd do two different versions of this loadout. One for the smaller maps and one for the bigger ones. And also this one when you really do want to just heal. But this is annoying as hell to go against. 75% movement speed, insane. It makes it really hard for the enemy to remember where you've gone because you are so fast. But you're not only just fast, you're also fast. You can heal and you're also completely immune to anything. So that's really cool. This card is the one that I'd level up a little bit because we are using our F quite a bit. And I don't know if this triggers on the legendary card, but if it does, it would make sense to level it. This one is perfect. I'd actually maybe chuck that up a level or not. I'm not sure. It's kind of ideal on that position. Maybe a little bit longer could be good. Shamanic Might, you want to have that as high as possible, and Haunting, just so you can spam that F. And this legendary card as well, obviously, is the reason that this does so well. The way we played is fantastic. We just dealt so much damage. We were so annoying, very clearly. We died 3 times. We had a ton of damage, and we also healed for a pretty good amount. I don't know how that would have gone. If their Strix was pretty decent, we probably would have lost. But either way, this is fun, and I definitely think you should give it a go. Definitely still think, though, you should have 3 variations of this. One for the healing, one for the annoying on the small map, and one for the annoying on the big one. That's what I would personally recommend. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Don't forget to enter the giveaway in the comment section and also in the description. It will definitely be in the description. Hopefully I remember to comment below this video. But yeah, go ahead and enter for your chance to win like 7 different galaxy chests, or what are they called? Yeah, galaxy chests. I got it right. Should only have a couple of days left by the time you watch this video. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Let me know your thoughts on this as well in the comment section down below. It's been a ton of fun. And as always, stay frosty.